Hey everybody, Diamonds456 here, and I'm behind. So y'all know that I try to get Demons Inside out every Saturday, right? That's like my goal. What the heck are you doing, computer? Dude, I just want to go to my channel. Why are you downloading stuff? Why are you downloading stuff? Okay, this is weird. I'm confused. Okay, so y'all know that I tried to get Demons Inside Out on Saturday. Well, it's Saturday, and I still don't have Demons Inside Out. So, what I'm going to try to do is play a game of catch-up today. And, just see how that goes. And I'm scared. Because I know we're not gonna catch up. But I want to get as close to catching up as we can. Hi, spicy memes. I'm trying to have the live stream up on my laptop while I stream from my tablet. So, we'll see how that goes. Stop it. There we go. Alright, hang on. It spells streaming, right? Oh my god, those are all spaces. Jesus, hold on. Stop that. Who is spamming my spacebar? It's probably me, but still. Okay. Now everyone on DA knows that I'm live streaming Demons Inside. And I can jump back over here. Hey, what up? Oh, that's cool. That is pretty neat there, spicy memes. Can't wait to see that. Okay. Now, mute that. Alright, let's go. So I'm gonna be taking music requests, but I'm not gonna do that all the time. Like, for right now, I'm just gonna kind of let my own music play. So I've got a playlist ready to go. Typically, I just play the music from my tablet, but recently my tablet, or more specifically IBIS, has hated it when I try to play music, so I'm just not gonna with my tablet today. I don't feel like fighting with it. So instead I have a YouTube playlist that has a whole bunch of music, so... And yes, it's not just instrumental. This just happens to be the first song I decided to play. So... this is what I've got so far. Congratulations, you're getting an early view. If you want to actually sit down and read the page, you can. Just go back into the video and either pause it or slow it down. I think you can do that to a live stream. I don't know. And then we'll just try and have fun from here. So, yeah, backgrounds are tough. To their spicy memes. I'm gonna be mostly focusing over here, but I'll look up at the laptop every now and then and see what you guys are talking about. Backgrounds are hard, I feel you, man. So, like, I typically hate doing them, which is why in Demons Inside they're usually so simple. It's because I absolutely hate backgrounds. They suck. I would much rather just draw subjects for forever. Like Shirley. Like my boy right here. Oh yeah, spoilers for the comic, by the way. Which I think people knew that clicking onto this video, but spoilers, I guess. So... also, the stream does lag a little bit, but I think 30 seconds. Somewhere around there, maybe 20 seconds. Something like that. So, don't expect me to reply right away to something you say in the comments. Because I'm not... A, I'm not gonna see it immediately. Hi, Lowe's. Stop it. Stop it. We got hit with double ads, folks. Alright. And I can't skip this one. But don't expect me to reply right away because A, I'm probably not going to see it immediately, and B, it's going to take 30 seconds for my answer to get to you anyway. Or it's going to take 15 seconds for my answer to get to you, and then 15 more seconds for anything to get back to me. So there's like, in total, it's a 30-second delay. So, yeah. I really hope I don't get copyright struck for any of the songs I'm going to play. Which, by the way, if you want me to turn up the volume, I can. But I'm not going to do it too far, because I live with people in this house, and I'm playing that music out loud. But if you want me to turn it up a little bit, I can do that. Alright. Because you guys are going to see this page soon anyway, I feel like I'm just going to explain what it is, because I feel like I owe you all one. So in the previous page, we saw the end of the, Yep, 30 seconds. We saw the end of the scene where, if you need to go catch up on the comic real quick, do that. But I'm about to talk about it, so mute me first. And then tap back the stream, I guess. So, in the previous page, we ended the, pardon my French, hell pit. That was the previous scene, where this thing happened to Charlie. His eye. And I felt terrible drawing that, and so I didn't put much detail into that page. Because I didn't want to. Because I felt horrible. And then we went into this one, which is where, in the previous scene, right before all that happened, Alice told Charlie to meet them on level 9 at some point, just him by himself. And so Charlie decided that it was probably worth seeing what they wanted. And they have decided to fill him in on who Inkolas is. And so Charlie's trying to understand, and he decides he actually does wind up forgiving Joey. And he's talking about how Edgar and Barley might forgive him as well. Edgar for sure, but Barley, maybe not. And then they're telling him that's not a good idea. So, I'll save all of that for when we get to it, but for now, that's all you need to know. This is Alice explaining to Charlie why it's a bad idea that Barley and Edgar know what Charlie knows. Which I also won't state, because I want people to actually read the comic when it comes out. So I'll shut up now. Unless people start talking over in the comments, then I'll probably say something or other. That button's really big. Hold on. The button should not be that big. Right about there. That's good. Add. There's an epidemic spreading. It's vaping. We know, Real Cost. Can you shut up now? I've gotten those commercials so many times I have them memorized. Even the ones that don't talk. Gosh, hecking dang it. They're making me want to do drugs just to spite them. Which, by the way, I'm not going to do, but I don't know, maybe. Okay, this one I am going to turn up on my own. Oh wow, the stream is really behind. Okay, right now I'm working on Alice's face, right? In the stream, I'm still doing Charlie's deformed eye. Whoa, okay. Or wait, no. Oh wait, it's cause I'm super behind. Hold on, let me catch up. Don't pause it. Okay, that's so, okay, better. Okay. Like, that's a lot longer than 30 seconds. No, we're fine, okay. By the way, that's a table, and I'm not gonna do that until later. So, I didn't forget about 2 lines right there. I'm just not gonna draw them as of right now. They will be added in later, because there's gonna be 4 layers for line art. And it's because of this frame up here. Because this is out of focus. So everything that I'm gonna have that's gonna be like perspective-wise is gonna be on this layer. Then there's the main layer, which is this one. And then every time Bendy appears, he's gonna be like ghostly. Meaning he's going to be see-through. And so that's going to be a whole other layer in itself, so I can do this, which makes the line art clear. So I've labeled this the regular line art. FYI, this is the struggle I go through to produce a Demons Inside page. Oh, sweet! Hang on, I'll go look at that in a bit. I can't look at that right now there, boys. But, I will definitely look at that as soon as the stream is over. By the way, that song is Spooktune. I just learned that song is Spooktune by Toby Fox. You put the commercial as far away from you guys as possible. We know! Statistics. Nope, it's another commercial. Hold on. Stop hitting me with double hats! Stop it, knock it off. We're just gonna have all the Glitch Tale soundtracks all right in a row. Not that I'm complaining, of course. Hello! How are you? Hi, Takira. Oof. Welcome to the stream. Nothing much has happened yet. Here, can you guys hear the music alright? Or... is that too loud? That would be cool. If they made, like, Glitcheroon or Glitcheroon or something like that, that would be cool. How would they do that, though? Yo, because they don't reset isn't a thing in, Deltarune, is it? Or if it is, it isn't as prominent to the story, but... ooh, dude. That would be epic. Wait, yep to what? You guys are behind me. About Glitcheroon? Or... okay. We could try to make a story like that. That could be interesting to see what happens. Or, like, wait, what if something were to happen in Glitch Tale? Like, where Sans is about to die, but then something happens, and he gets transported to another universe, and the universe happened to be Deltarune. And he still retains all his memories, but now he's in, like, a new place? Or, it could happen to any of the characters, actually. It would be funny if it happened to Alphys, because then she would have to... she would realize that she becomes a teacher in this world, but then she would flip out when she realizes that she doesn't know who Undyne is in that universe. She'd be like, wait, what? Then comes the question, do they replace their Deltarune counterparts? Or, this song is sad, hold on. Do they replace their Deltarune counterparts? Or... Of course it's Pokemon. It's always Pokemon. Gotta catch them all. But, no, that's just specifically Monster Kid and all the small monsters. Because they're pocket monsters. But, yeah, so would they replace their counterparts, or would they get to meet them? And if they got to meet them, what would happen? I suddenly really wanted to explore this idea. Okay. Up a little higher. Okay. Okay, them spicy memes, you go ahead and do that. I don't know what else to say to that. Have fun. Stop it. The surface. Whoop. Ah, classic. Or wait, that's part of the sketch. Hold on. I don't need to erase anything right there. Something I should probably note, if I start to get angry at something, it's probably IVIS itself, because it just had an update, and now I don't know how everything works. Like, for the bucket tool, I can't change the opacity. It's all or nothing with the bucket tool right now. And I don't like it. And also, I'm used to, whenever you click the bucket, it would have to take a second or two to load. Now it just does it instantly. And that one's not so much of a thing that I'm angry about, so much as just throwing me off. So... And then there's a whole bunch of other things that are changed. You're like, look at this. Look at the, right down here with all this stuff. It used to just be off, line, and then rectangle. Now we have a circular tool, an ellipse, a polygon, a curve, and a polyline. And then you can choose to fill it, which is epic, by the way. Everything's changed, and I don't know if I like it. Best part was, it changed right in the middle of me trying to work on the next page of Demons Inside. Not this one, but the other one, the one that came out last week. Everything just decided to update in the middle of the day. Like, I had stopped to eat lunch, I think, and then I got back on immediately afterward, and everything was different, and I'm like, okay. So, I'm a little confused. I'm not sure how hard it is to draw the top of Charlie's head. Not the rest of him, just this part right here, and the part that comes down near his eyes. I don't know why it's so stupidly hard to draw that, but it is. Stream, what the heck are you doing? Whoa, 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 stop! Okay, Stream is doing something weird. It's like playing and pausing over and over and over again. And that's putting the stream behind. What in the heck? Wrecked by a software update. Yeah, basically. Stupid head shape. It like reminds me of, like, the top of his head kind of reminds me of an egg. I don't know why. But, because it's not pointy like an egg, it's just an egg. But, I don't know, you guys probably see it, or if you don't, then you think I'm insane, and I'm actually kind of okay with that. Rest in spaghetti, never forgetty. Rest in spaghetti, never forget. Thanks, bro. You can feel the undo button. Yeah, the undo button's my best friend. I don't know what I'd do without it. Okay, you guys know Mando Pony, right? The singer, the guy who sings that last song. You always have to go through and skip his songs after they're done playing. Because they go on for like a minute afterwards with the credits as the credits slowly go up at like this speed. And then there's quite a bit. And they have to go all the way from the bottom to the top of the screen. So you like have to skip his songs after they're done if you're just watching the YouTube video for it. Otherwise, you're gonna be there for a minute or two too many. I don't know why he does that. I think I used to do the same thing, and I regret many things, I'm sorry. But at least I still had music playing while I was doing all that. Okay. Yeah, roundness is dumb. Nice. Okay. This is about as low as my voice will go unless I demonic growl. But, I remember in choir, I used to try to get my voice to go even lower because I wanted to be a tenor. Just because I wanted to spite everyone who in my school thought that women had to be sopranos or altos. And I managed to get down to all the notes that a tenor had to get down to, but they kept me at alto, and it makes me angry. And then after a while, I gave up trying, because I knew that they would never let me do that, and my voice went back up, and now I can't go back down that far again. Treasure your low voice, because I remember it was so cool whenever I hit those low notes. It felt so cool. But, just random side note. What the heck? Why would you do that? IDIS, stop that. Stop playing with me, man. Okay. Everything looks solid until you get in close and you realize all the clipping that's going on for the liner, like right there. That's supposed to do that, not this. That bugs me. Like, that's dumb right there. Okay. Out of curiosity, I'm gonna unmute the stream and see what it sounds like. Okay. I was trying to see if I couldn't hear the music, but I can't. I only hear myself talk, which tells me the music isn't loud enough, so. Can you guys hear the music alright or not? It's an iPad. It's an Air 2, I think. I got it 2 years ago for my birthday, so 2.5 years ago, I got the tablet, and yeah, it's just a normal tablet. It's, if it were a drawing tablet, I would be drawing on a computer, and I would not be able to do this. I do have a drawing tablet, but Okay, cool. I do have a drawing tablet, but I much rather prefer using my finger, which is what I'm doing right now. I don't know, I got used to it, I guess. But I am gonna need to start practicing more with the drawing tablet that I have, if I want to do anything in art when I grow up, which is 100% what I want to do. And that's the music video. We're not gonna listen to somebody getting stabbed 500 times. Okay. Remember, I disliked that song when it first came out, because I thought it was too violent. And I remember I also really didn't like, I really didn't like Die in a Fire when it came out, because it was so violent. Fun fact, Die in a Fire was the third Five Nights at Freddy's song I ever heard, and it drove me away from the franchise. Okay, that's good. So y'all can hear the music. Nice. But, yeah, the song The Mangle by Groundbreaking is what brought me back into the franchise, like 2 weeks later, and then I stayed. But the first song I ever heard was Survive the Night by Mando Pony, then Just Gold, then Die in a Fire, and then I stopped. Then it was The Mangle, and then I don't remember. So then I think I went on a spree, so... Also, you can thank Enchanted Mob for that. Cause I was watching Minecraft videos, and Survive the Night, his animated version of Survive the Night, which was a Minecraft video, showed up in my feed, and I'm like, ooh, what's this? And then that got me into Five Nights at Freddy's. There is a boy who's gone into the air shaft, and a fox of talk behind an eye patch, on service, several turning, refurbished for perturbing, it doesn't matter where you go, they'll find you. Okay, this is a table over here, so I'm not gonna worry about where the rest of Charlie is, because that's a table. You don't know. He's got his arm resting on the table the whole time. Okay, that's a sketch. So, like, up here, he's on a table, so... Like, but he's got his arm like that. He's just resting on the table. So... Minecraft got you back into FNAF. Yep. It all circles back around to Minecraft. It's weird. But, and then everything circled back around to Minecraft after a whole bunch of years. Which, by the way, I have yet to tell anyone online this, but now that the situation has sorted itself out, I feel comfortable doing it. My account got hacked recently. I was up for a week at my grandparents' house, which is up in the, UP. And my grandparents don't have good internet. I saw Cages and Chains. Yes, you did! We'll get to that sooner or later. But yes, you did in fact see Cages and Chains. So my grandparents don't get a whole lot of internet. And so I wasn't allowed to be online. So I mostly use data. And I was trying to watch Jacksepticeye's Minecraft Let's Plays only to realize that I was using Canadian lines. And so I had to stop, meaning I had to go completely 100% offline for a week. You guys know that part. But what you don't know is that, and I didn't know this either, during that week, my Minecraft account got hacked. And my username changed from this 4, 5, 6. It changed to, you ready for this? That. Why is my name OU6? And it was like that for a month, because the website doesn't let you change your username more than once a month, so I had to wait a month before I could change it, and, now it's my YouTube name. I changed it so that there's a capital D, and then there's no underscore, so it's just me now, but, that was a nightmare. But then, I know it got hacked, because, on the final day, before I could change back my username, I got on, and I noticed my skin was different, and someone changed my skin to, like, an emo kid, and I'm like, yeah, okay, this is different. So, I changed my password, and... Hi, Stoops. I changed my password, I had to remake my skin because I made it on somewhere, I don't even remember, and so the skin was just kind of lost to history, so I had to make a whole new one, but it looks 10 times better than my old one anyway, so in that case, thank you, hacker, for making me do that. Yep, that happened, so, nice. Minecraft is one of the best games to ever be created by anyone ever. Minecraft was the very first video game I ever played that I really enjoyed. Because, I mean, I had the Lego games too, all memes aside. I grew up with Lego Star Wars and, Lego Marvel and stuff like that. Well, I didn't grow up with Lego Marvel, that came out later. But, all that stuff. We still buy the Lego games today just because of how nostalgic they are, and the fact that my mom legitimately likes them, which is amazing, because you don't look at my mom and say, oh yeah, she plays video games. She's not that kind of person. But she loves the Lego games, so that's so cool. I grew up on, God, I don't know if anyone even knows what those things are. It's like I don't even remember what they're called, but it's like an orange box that you had these game cartridges that were really big, and you had to plug them into the box, and then you had these really weird controllers, and I played Dora games on there, I played Diego games, there was a couple of Nickelodeons. There was a game for Aladdin on there, and I really liked doing the scene where Aladdin and Carpet are trying to get out of the Cave of Wonders. That was a challenge in of itself, and I loved it. Then, gosh dang it. I have so many memories on that thing, and I legitimately liked playing it too. But I cannot remember for the life of me what that thing is called. It's not a very well-known game cartridge, or game console. I don't know. But then, yeah. But then, I was on YouTube. I'm not allowed to do that. I was at daycare, and I was on YouTube. And my friend and I discovered this game. Yes! Yes, I agree. So, the complete sagas. Wait, what's your first favorite, Rue? But we had a Wii too. So, Wii Sports Resort. How many of y'all played? That was another one of my favorites. We're gonna have a Stupendium marathon. Listen up. Okay. What was I talking about? Right, so we were on YouTube at my daycare, which we were allowed to do because the person I was on YouTube with was MKW. Nice. It was a daycare lady. It was her grandson, and we were like best friends growing up. We barely talk anymore, and it sucks. But we were on YouTube one day, and we both discovered Minecraft at the same time. And I downloaded it, the free Minecraft Lite Pocket Edition. Does anyone remember that? I downloaded that onto my tablet, and I loved the game ever since. And it's just been one of my favorites. And he and I would play Minecraft all the time. I eventually got it onto my laptop, and I would bring my laptop to daycare. And I went to daycare until I was like 12. Don't judge me, I loved it there. And I actively wanted to go because all my friends were at daycare. And so we would just play Minecraft all day. I remember when we got into Undertale, I downloaded Undertale onto my laptop, and we all took turns playing Undertale. And it took us forever to get past Mad Dummy when we were first playing the game. It took us, because then we were doing the genocide run one time. I remember it took us like 2 weeks to get past Undying the Undying, and then we never did get past Sans. Okay, I actually did the genocide route one more time than I thought I did. I've done it 4 times. Technically only twice. Yeah, I've sinned. So, just stuff like that. We all played FNAF, too, when that was a thing, and that was popular. It was FNAF's... Yeah, we played Sister Location, too, and I remember all of us were really confused, because we're like, wait, this isn't Five Nights at Freddy's. Five Nights at Freddy's doesn't have this much voice acting. And it took us a minute to realize that, wait, this is a step up for the franchise. And, oh my gosh. Mason, if you're somehow watching this, I miss you, bro. So, Mason and Maddie. And, I was there when they had their little sister, and she would bug us nonstop. I remember feeling like a legitimate big sister over her, in terms of being annoyed by her 24/7. And that was fun. Gosh. So that was the first version of Minecraft you played too? Dude! Epic! Do you guys have PC version for Minecraft or not? Cause that's the version that I'm currently playing in right now. I can't do it with tablet anymore because I'll just be trying to walk around and I'll be holding it down to look around, and it's gonna think I'm destroying blocks, and that's when I accidentally hit a villager every time. And then I'm relentlessly pursued by the iron golem. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. Hang on, I clicked off the playlist. Shuffle. What? Okay, so it went back into the same playlist, so now I gotta skip all the way over to where we were. While watching ads in the meanwhile. That's gonna be fun. Alright. I guess we're doing this now. Stop it. Hi, Brush. Why are you not letting me skip? Okay. This is a good song, but I don't want to be sad. Okay. Yeah, we did that one. Impossible Geometry. I might let this one play out anyway. You know what? We're listening to this one again. They are. Oh my god. Illagers suck. Like, I spawned next to an Illager base on the survival world that I currently have. And I don't live next to it now. But I remember being terrified, because it was like across the way from a river. And I was just like... It was pretty far away from me, but there were already Illagers moving about, and I was in an acacia forest. So they could easily walk over to where I was living, and I'm like, no. And I actually wound up turning off monsters for a while I found a way to live, or a place to live. I eventually settled out on the plains, like I always do. I love the plains. And after a while, I had a tree farm there. I had a wheat farm there. And, I was pretty close to 2 different villages. So I decided, you know what, fine. And I turned back on monsters, and then I haven't really gotten back into that world, because now I don't know what else to do with my life. I never had Mario Kart for the Wii. Or if I did, I never played it, because Mario Kart is better played with other people. We have it for the Switch, though, and this, oh my gosh, it's so much fun. Mario Kart is one of the best games ever made. One of the best multiplayer games ever made. I remember, my dad will not play Mario Kart, because he always gets messed up right at the very end, where he'll be in first, and then he'll get a blue shell thrown at him, and then it's a red shell, and then a banana, and then it's just... He can't play the game because bad stuff always happens to him. Wait, you had Minecraft for the Wii? Dude! Nice! No, my favorite Wii game has to be Wii Sports Resort. Wii Sports Resort was always my favorite Wii game. Don't judge me. But then, of course, we had Lego Star Wars for the Wii as well. You wanna know how young I was when I was playing Lego Star Wars? I was always R2-D2. I never helped my mom progress any of the levels, and you know what I always did with R2-D2? Oh, that sucks. Well, never mind. Go ahead. We did have the normal Wii Sports as well, but I preferred the Resort just because it looked better. But, yeah, I remember Mom and Dad are playing regular, and I'm like, ew, gross. Wii Sports Resort is, like, so much better than this. Why are you playing this trash? I don't think that now. I remember thinking that when I was little. But back to R2-D2. I would always just be R2-D2. I would never help Mom and Dad progress any of the levels. And I always spent the whole time flying around, just randomly. I never did anything to help progress anything. I was just R2-D2, and I would fly around the level, and that was about it. And I remember specifically, over by Jabba's hut, Jabba the Hutt's palace, sorry, there was this gorge that R2 had to fly over to go do something, or that's what it looked like. And I would spend literally the whole time trying to fly over that gap and get to the other side, only to realize that the gap was there because you weren't supposed to go over to the other side yet. Or in general. And so I literally walked out of that level with like 200 coins every single time. Just because I kept dying, because I kept trying to jump this gorge as R2-D2. And that was literally the only thing I ever did when I was playing Lego Star Wars. Yes, I have. And it's one of the most embarrassing things ever. When you're just trying to play Wii Sports. And then the game yells at you, and you get that doo-doo-doo-doo sound effect. Or not that one. Something similar to that. Like, the game essentially yells at you, like, what an idiot, what are you doing? Oh my god. I hated it when that happened. So it made you feel like you did something wrong, and you're sitting here just trying to throw it forward. Yep. Like, I was just little, I was just trying to play the game, and I kept accidentally throwing the ball behind me, so I'd let go of the trigger too late, and then it goes, whoop! And then the game yells at you. Yep. Wanna be twisted, but I am. I hated it when that happened. And it happened to me all the time. And we'll be having like a grand royale between all the people in my house and like my visiting aunt or something. And I would always throw the ball behind me, so I always had the longest turn because it kept yelling at me and saying, okay, try again, okay, try again, try again. Get it right this time! And I'm like, sorry. Hey, what up, Mod? Gonk droid. Yes. Yes. Like, I remember everyone, had to dodge out of the way whenever that happened. I remember I threw it at someone one time, and the person had to, like, move out of the way. Same. Like, my brother will not play Wii Sports with me, because he knows I will beat him at the sword game, which is still my favorite game to play on Wii Sports Resort. On Wii Sports, I don't know, because I never really played it. And I apologize for that. But for Wii Sports Resort, it was always the, all of the swordplay stuff. I would wreck literally everyone in my family. That was my absolute favorite game to play. Like, not even my parents would play with me. So, I'd always trick my friends into playing it whenever they were over, and I would destroy them. And then they wouldn't play with me either, so it was a double-edged sword. But, yeah. Swordplay is the best game in Resort, followed up very closely by the airplane games, and you will not change my mind. Let's go. My parents tried to get me to play frisbee golf one time, and I'm just like, yeah, but it's boring. We wound up playing they wound up playing an entire match, but I clocked out about halfway through because it was too boring. Oh no! See, I never had that problem with my siblings, where, like, we would get angry at each other, or, like, something like that. Like, we wouldn't scream at each other. One of us would just wind up quitting. Because the paddle boats, anybody remember those? I hated those. Or, like, not the paddle boats, the canoeing. I could not do that, but my brother could. And so he would always beat me at the game. Don't tell him I said this, but every now and then I would get onto the game by myself and just try to get better at it, and I never could, and I always wound up raging and quitting the game, but never in front of my brother. So, he still does not know that I actually tried to practice to beat him. I intend to keep it that way. Yes, I nervous laugh a lot, by the way, in case any of you are wondering, wow, she's a giggle puss. Yes, I am. I am very much a giggle puss, because I'm always nervous, and I nervous laugh. It's like my default when I'm in a conversation about something, like anything at all, and I nerd out. See, look, I just did it again. Yikes. Hang on. Why? How intense was your guys' swordplay matches? It must have gotten real if you guys started screaming at each other. Jeez. I kind of want to know what it's like to play swordplay with you. I challenge you, Mod. If we ever meet up in real life, I challenge you to a swordplay duel. And we'll see what happens. I'm reigning champion in my house. I will take you out. Like, I remember when I was little, I've gone down a little bit, because it's been forever since I played, and I'm out of practice. I looked up at the screen when I saw this. Group of workers, that's not right. It's me. I was just telling a story, and then I got distracted. Now I don't remember what I was talking about. But I challenge you to a swordplay duel if we ever see each other in real life. Same. I think I told the story about the canoe games with my brother, but yes. So I still can't control those heckin' canoes to this day. I still can't. It's dumb. The controls are dumb. Redemption redundancy. Nice. Okay. You know what? I think I'm ready to open up music suggestions, which in the description I kind of talked about a little bit, but who reads those? So, yeah, rules are in the description. I guess it'll take 2 seconds to open them, but, yeah. If anyone wants to suggest a song we could probably listen to, I'm down for that. Just, if it has swearing or if any inappropriate themes, I'm gonna click off immediately, so be warned. I'm going to panic, and, I'm going to click off the song, so don't play anything that's going to make me panic, please, thank you. Like, some swear words I'm okay with. Like, hell is fine, crap is fine, a couple of the words are fine, damn is fine, but if we start getting into, like, F-word and S-word territory, and God forbid the N-word, you know. Don't try to prank me either, because you will lose you lose ability to suggest a song, which I don't feel, for the 3 of you that are watching right now, I don't think that's gonna be a problem, but I felt like I had to announce that anyway. Cool. Go forward, it's not that hard! Agree. Anna music, I don't think I have, but I don't know. If we were to do a song, I would be able to tell you otherwise. He wrote a Showdown Bandit song? Heck yeah! Alright. I didn't know. I'm still playing Showdown Bandit. But... dude, I did... Okay, yep, we're doing Will's song first. How did he write one that quickly? Showdown Bandit. DA games. How? How did you write one this fast? Okie doke. I'm digging this.
Show, get your gun at the ready, get set to blow. Turn the tables on the shadows. Turn the tables on the shadows. One shot to the devil that is in disguise. Let's get this whole down started. You're the start of a massacre. I am the Showdown Bandit.
This is epic. Yeah, that's okay. That's the order right there. Nice. Why did I put an outline on this one particular frame of a cutout? It's not anywhere else, is it? Why the frick? Okay. We're gonna ignore that. What was I doing? It's called consistency, Katie. You should try it sometime. Yes, I have heard of Discord. I have a Discord account, actually. I'm never on it, but I have it. I am still so sorry. I'm never on any social media, so don't, like, I've started drifting away from DeviantArt. That's how non-active on social media I am. Sorry. I don't know that off the top of my head. And now I'm doing this left-handed. I don't know why I decided to do that. But... What do you want, Kevin? Okay. Oh, that's the eraser. Okay, that was epic. Okay, thank you for recommending that to me. Here, wait, hold on. I'm not done with that yet. Because I'm gonna add that to the playlist. Okay, nice. What was the other one? Okay, Let Me Through by CG5. This one I know. Wait, this was released a year ago? How?
I'm going to write thousands of poems right here, in this room.
Skip. My friend Ivy gets so triggered when I start doing the line art, but it doesn't match the sketch, like what I'm doing right now. She's like, you drew the sketch that way, why are you ignoring it? I'm like, because it's not official, it's just there to help me figure out where everything goes. I don't have to follow the sketch. And I want the teeth to be even, so sorry. You're not supposed to put too much attention into the sketch. It's supposed to just be like an outline. Yeah, they do. Sketch adds the context sound pretty weird, I agree. They come on live streams every now and then, and I'm like, what is that? Okay, don't mind me, I'm just gonna open this in a new tab. I'll deal with that after the stream. Oh, holy heck. Okay, hang on. I have to do something real quick. This will take me about 30 seconds, so I'm just gonna, in case anyone else joins. Okay. Let me get the next song queued, so that way you guys aren't waiting for me. Okay, stick figures. And a music. Okay. I don't have a play next. Okay. Sort of. I know what you're talking about, Mon. Okay, I do know this song. Alright. Good choice. Yeah, but the story's so good, so... Okay, be right back. Okay, hi. I had to take my medicine, because I have a thing, and I'm gonna probably die if I don't take it. Yeah, it's basically what happened. Okay, so... Never mind, I'll let Mod talk about this. It's so good, though. Because it was, like... Nice. It was meant to be, like, a joke, and then it took off. And that's where I found out about it, because it was supposed to be a joke. But now there's, like, a legitimate story that goes along with it, and it's actually really cool. So, I'll let Maud explain it. If she wants to. We're all friends here, right? What is that? Something's off about this, but... I know. Concerned father. Yes, Shakira, you saw these. Oh. Okay, you do that. So, this is not an actual thing that's gonna be there. Like, this is stuff that Charlie is envisioning in his head. So, like, in the next panel, he's going to, like, white. Like, it's like a bubble cloud. But they don't know that when they first look at this panel. This is his nightmare scenario of things that could potentially happen because he knows so much. Like, I think I explained all this to Chip, but the rest of you are not going to be aware of what the heck is going on. Strangers Think, is that also by the thing, or... Wait, it's C418? Hold up. It's about to get Minecraft up in here, folks. Okay. Oh, I know this song. I didn't know this was written by C418. Epic. That got loud. It's like the Twilight Zone theme. Do you guys know that show, The Twilight Zone? Whoa! Yep. Hello, Galaxy. Welcome to the stream, I guess. Should I have like a ready response or something? Huh. Seen a few episodes of Twilight Zone. It's pretty good. Yeah, so you guys probably watched it in your English class, though. Yeah, alright. Yay. Because I remember talking about the Twilight Zone with people at my school. They're like, what are you talking about? It makes me sad. Okay, cool. The Twilight Zone. Shoot, what looks weird? I don't know. It probably was. The Stranger Things theme, it probably was inspired by that. Huh. That's loud. C418, relax.
Hey,
Good morning.
you going to the parade?
Probably not.
It's not a yes or no. It's a yes or no question. Are you going to the parade?
No?
Okay.
Cool. Have fun! Okay, so I said in the description that there was gonna be stuff going on. It's about to start. I think it starts at 11. So, parents are probably gonna walk down there with my brother. Y'all are gonna hear some pretty loud noises, maybe. I don't know. See if my microphone is that good. I'm just using my tablet's microphone, so nothing fancy. But, I wish I had a fancy microphone, but, no. So, yeah. So, it's Fireman's Memorial Weekend up here, where I'm at. So, that's what's weird. These ears are different. Stop that. That's gross. Where basically we pay our respects to the fallen firefighters that have helped keep everything safe, who lost their lives. And last night was the light show parade, and that one is silent, and that one's kind of like the let's have a moment of silence for parade. This one's more fun, and there's gonna be a lot of sirens, because it's a siren parade. So, yeah. They might drift into the window, but I think my window's closed, so I don't know. Nice. Alright. Stranger... Yeah, it's a remix of the Stranger Things theme. Okay, so, has anyone seen Creepshow? Or is it just me? Guess I know I'm finally live. Thanks, Gmail. Appreciate you. Did anyone see Creepshow, or is it just me? It was a show from the 80s that, it was meant to be like a horror thing, but nowadays it's... One of them is actually more funny than anything. 9/11, never forget. Yep. That's not specifically what today is for, but the 9/11 firefighters are remembered as well. Okay, Creepshow. So we have a DVD set of some of the things that was in Creepshow. Hang on. Let me head back over here. Oh, shoot. Oops. Hey, stop it.
This?
We just argue with my phone for 5 minutes. Hold on. Over here. Shuffle. Okay. Hi. So, Creepshow. The set that we have has six shorts in it, and they're all based off a magazine, and it was meant to creep the audience out. Like, But it was made in the 80s, so it's like funny 80s graphics now. Not really that scary. But, okay, the last one is legitimately scary. But the other 5 before that, not really. One of them was actually kind of funny, and that's the second one that's in the set that we have. And we've nicknamed that one Fern Gully, because of how silly it is. And, yeah, so the first one, I'm not gonna go through all of them, but just the general gist is that they're all horror movies, but they're shorts. And, sorry? It's my phone. My phone's being dumb. But, so... yeah, they're all just horror shorts. The one I really want to talk about is the second one, because it was made in the 80s, so it has the limitations of 80s when it comes to graphics. And so the plotline goes like this. Famous guy, I forgot his name, but it's the guy who did Creepshow, the guy who directed It. Steven Spielberg, that's who it was. Steven Spielberg acts in this one. And basically, he's a really dumb farmer. Or like someone who just kind of lives out on the outskirts. And he's kind of like a hillbilly. And he's just watching TV in the middle of the night and he hears a loud crash. And he goes outside and there's a meteor that hit the ground nearby. And he's like, oh, cool, I can bring it to, like, a science place, and they'll give me a bunch of money, and I'll have, like, $200, and I'll be rich. It's literally $200, by the way. And he goes, wow, that's so cool, I gotta find something to do with this. But it's really hot. Stephen King or Steven Spielberg. It's one of the two, yeah. It's like trying to figure out what to do with it, and he pours water on it, and that splits it in half and releases a liquid. But now he's sad because he split the really important meteor in half, and now no one's gonna want it. Oh, how horrible. So he gives up trying to contact the people, which is dumb because they still would have taken it. It's a meteor, come on. And instead he goes inside and he takes both halves of this meteor and brings it up onto the porch. Meanwhile, it's dripping this liquid everywhere. And it's like this purpley substance. And he goes outside to check on it at some point, only to realize that it's got this weird fern stuff growing on it, and he's like, okay, that's weird. And he goes to sit back down. Everything that he's touched, because he had that purple stuff on his hands, everything he's touched has this weird moss growing off of it. And yeah, it's the one where everything gets converted to plant life, and then he ends up being a bush. Yeah, it's literally the one I'm talking about. We've nicknamed that guy Fern Gully. So, my mom and I were watching it together, which is weird, because my mom doesn't typically watch stuff like that. But that one was more silly than anything, I think. And slowly everything gets turned into plant life, including this guy. Because at some point he wound up drinking this stuff. I don't remember why or how. But he winds up drinking it. And then he becomes a plant person from the inside out. And he, the creepy part about it, I think, was like... yeah, the whole Creepshow is based off a comic, yeah. But he went to go take a shower because he wanted to get all this stuff off of him, and his dad shows up in the mirror, and he's like, dude, don't do that. If you do that, it's never gonna come off. And he ignores him and gets in the shower, and then he turns into a bush person. And the part that's supposed to be scary is the fact that he blasts his brains out at the end. But yeah. What up? I'm not going. Nope. Alex, I have to work on Demons Inside. It's Saturday and I still have to do the line art. I want to see if I can't get it done by the end of the day.
Where are you right now?
About more than halfway done with the liner. Or, no, not really, because I have to do up here, and then up here, right there.
Is that you?
Yep, I'm live streaming this. So you guys go have fun. We'll probably hear the sirens from here.
I'm gonna bring home Lexicon.
You do that. That was my brother. He gave a thumbs up. So, that was my brother. So they're about to leave. You know what? I'm gonna open the window and see if we can't hear the sirens from here. They haven't started yet. I'll tell you when they started up. But okay, because I'll definitely be able to hear them because they're really loud. Yeah. So he winds up. Yeah. The scary part is that he blasts his brains out, but at that point he's a bush person. So what brains? Plus, he never actually had them in the first place, so let's be honest. But that one's one of the more silly ones. But then it pans out, and you have the person on the weather saying, oh yeah, it's gonna be a beautiful day, you should definitely spend it outside. And the plants have just spread down the power lines, and it's all down the road, and it's like this really bright green, too. I am willing to bet it's on YouTube. Go watch it. Like, of the 6, that one's my favorite, just because of how silly it is. But the 6th one on the disc is legitimately terrifying, so. But it's the only one, I feel, that's legitimately terrifying. But then again, I play stuff like FNAF and Bendy for fun, so I'm, like, desensitized to stuff like this. No, but the last one, I'll tell you, is about cockroaches and bugs. And that one legitimately scares me, so. Yeah. Creepshow. Creepshow's really fun. He's an angel only when he wants to be, about my brother. He's... yeah. He's a lot more pure than your sister. I'm probably willing to believe that. He, no. Don't let him fool you. Don't let my brother fool you. Wolf in sheep's clothing, that's him. He's a nightmare when he wants to be. Which, around me, is pretty much all the time. Especially when it's late at night, we just get home from a stressful day at school. Yeah, the cockroach one. Rick and Morty. I'm not allowed to watch Rick and Morty. I want to, but I am definitely not allowed to watch that, because adult stuff. So, there's that. Yep, I'm not allowed to watch stuff like that. We don't watch Family Guy or American Dad or anything like that either. It's just not something that my parents feel comfortable with me seeing. And frankly, I kind of have to agree, because I know the episode in Family Guy where he starts beating up his own child. Because it's an Undertale meme for Sans and Frisk, so I'm well aware of that scene, but... yeah, I'm pretty sure the rest of the show is chock full of a similar kind of humor, so... Mod, I think I'm well aware of that. Rickle in Time. Is that where Pickle Rick came from? Also, that's a reference to Wrinkle in Time, isn't it? Considering I know nothing about Rick and Morty other than the memes, that's probably about Pickle Rick, isn't it? Ooh, I love this one. I mean, this is a commercial. But... yeah, I have. I watched Jack play that. I think it was Jack. It might have been Mark. No, it was Jack. I watched Jack play that one, and there was a whole bunch of references I didn't get, so I was confused the whole time. But yeah, I've heard of the VR game. Yeah. Ah, you're still doing that to me. Alright. I know how to fix that, I just don't want to. But I really cared. She showed me the way with a smile every day. I took it for granted for far too long. I know how I feel, and I know that it's it's real, and I know I'm where I belong, 'cause I belong with you, and nothing can take me away. The song is for you. Yeah. When Jack gets excited, he's adorable. And we all just agree that... Oh my god. Have you guys been watching his Minecraft Let's Play? His or Pewd's, I guess. I'm more invested in Jack's than PewDiePie's, but... He gets excited over the little things, and it's the best. It's like the most pure boy. Nice. Yes, that is I Belong With You by Manda Pony. That is in fact what you hear. This is one of my favorites by him. Don't judge the book. Okay, for those of you who know the video game, Doki Doki Literature Club, best waifu, go. Mod, I think I know your answer. For me, I have to say Sayori. I don't know. Sven, that would be Pewds, but, yeah. I don't watch all of his episodes, but for some reason I seem to watch the important ones. I don't know how that happens, but I watched the one where Sven got lost, and I was, like, devastated. Did you know? I knew it. For Sven, how he survived, there was a skeleton in the cave. And because he's a dog, he automatically goes to attack skeletons no matter what. So the skeleton brought him into the cave, but because he was underwater, the dogs immediately will sit down after they've been underwater for extended periods of time. So Sven sat, and that's what saved him. He was saved by a skeleton. Doki Doki Literature Club is really fun. It's really sad, and definitely not for people younger than 13. But it's really cool. Like, the whole concept is so cool. And Monica isn't yandere, I would say. I mean, she's something similar, for sure, but I don't know if yandere is the right word. Because it turns out, okay, massive spoilers for Doki Doki Literature Club. Monica winds up deleting all of the other characters so that way she can be with the player. But at the end of it, we wind up deleting her, and then it's revealed through her dialogue that she didn't actually delete the other characters. She just zipped their files or moved them somewhere else or something like that. So she brings all the characters back. And then we get to play again, but Monica isn't in the game now. Instead of it being Sayori missing, now it's Monica that's missing. And then it turns out that whoever's club president has this sentience that the other characters don't have, and that character happens to be Sayori. So then Sayori starts to do that. And then Monica, who is still here, just not in character, she winds up deleting the whole hecking game. I'm just like, nope, we're not doing this. Yeah, this part of the song is about Monica. Lonely lies float over her lips. I don't know what to say, wouldn't matter anyway. My fate was sealed all along. I know how I feel, I don't know if it's real, and I know I'm where I belong. 'Cause I belong to you, and nothing can take me away. This song is for you, and nothing can take me away. I'm so glad I found my feet on the ground, standing right next to you. I won't run and hide, I couldn't if I tried, 'cause I belong to you. to you. Crickety creak goes the chair. Did any of you see Toy Story 4? No, I have not. Please don't talk about it. We weren't gonna go see it in theaters because we figured that the series had already wrapped itself up in a nice little bow. And we didn't want it to be, like, ruined by the fourth movie, because Pixar tends to do that. Here's a lesser-known Stupendium song that I think everyone deserves to know.
Well, JT set a challenge, I'm here to answer it. You want facts, boy? Well, you asked for it. I'm gonna give you some trivia, master it, and put the facts on blast till class dismiss. It's the truth, ain't no party trick. I'm bringing facts to the web like King Carter did. So get your notebooks out, you can quote the track. It's not a trivial pursuit, it's a matter of fact. Please have your pen and paper ready. The facts will commence in 3, 2, 1. Facts. Black-thighed falconet, world's smallest bird of prey. Giraffe's neck may be long, but only 7 vertebrae. That's the same as you would find.
Nice. Yeah, well, I haven't seen it, so I can't give my opinion on Toy Story 4's ending. So we're gonna wait till it comes out on DVD, then we're probably gonna rent it. Then we'll see if it's worth adding to our collection. I feel like Toy Story 3 had a perfect ending for the franchise. So I'm really scared for the movie, because I don't want it to ruin what the other movies... Why is the stabilizer all the way up? Stop that. This one's a little morbid. In the 50s, laugh tracks were recorded. So if a new show has a canned laugh audience, there's a good chance that the laughers are all dead. There's no letter B until you get up to 1 billion. An ice cream tester had a tongue in short of millions. 99 zeros and a 0 quintillion. 99 sides and any Akataki Enigan. Annually, we make 7 billion zips. Dot an I as a tip, on a diet to pip. Tommy Cooper died live in the middle of a quip. But my granddad once taught him how to build a ship. Jay's the only letter that is not in any element. Oh, did I do that on the first try?
Harrison was president, but he never touched the switches. He was scared of them. Relevant. Thomas Edison killed an elephant. There was no electricity in Ethiopia till 1896 when the emperor ordered a brand new electric chair and realized they couldn't play.
There, can you hear that? Yeah, hang on. Can you hear all that? That is true. That is true. If you say anything against Monica, Maud will be on your tail so fast. Seriously, can you guys hear all that? Can you guys hear all that? It's so loud. Welcome to the Firemen's Memorial. And we're a while away, too. If we were to get closer, those things are so loud. Oh no, not that. Gosh, you're so loud! Okay. I'm gonna stop now or I'll never ever make it. When the sirens stop, my parents will come back, so we'll know. It's not trivial pursuit, it's a matter of facts.
Hey everyone, thanks so much for watching, and thanks to JT as well for the awesome challenge. I had loads of fun with it.
Yep. Okay, turning back up the music. Why does it sound like people are also screaming? I have no idea. I do not hear what you're hearing. Then again, they could be clapping or applauding or something. I don't know. I'm not there, so. Wait, what am I doing? Hang on, okay. Not that! It's not cheating, it's using your resources. Turn back, turn back. Cheating. I drew this line right here, and then I copied it, and then I pasted it below it, so I didn't have to draw this line right here. It's not cheating, it's using your resources. Okay, now I smell something that sounds like the garbage on a really hot Tuesday. Or something, who knows? Yeah, let's find out last. Turn back, turn back. It's true we sing the saddest song. Giving a gift we sold her home. The second chance we've been around. See down here, it's all, hi, I was just telling you something fine. That's what Charlie was imagining, was everything over there in that panel. Is it foreshadowing? I don't know, I'll leave that up to you guys. Oh no, what have you sent me? I'm opening this in a new tab to see what it is, and then I'm gonna pause it and watch it later. Unless this seems like something I should watch right now. Hang on. Stop it. The Nokia Arabic ringtone? Okay, you've stroked my curiosity. Oh hey, it's me. Shush, okay? What is this? Chip, what did you send me? Okay. That was interesting. That happened. Stop it. Okay, I was there before this song was a meme. Okay. And he buys Donald Trump? What? It smells like copper. What the heck? Should've picked any kind of support. You ended up losing. It's all your fault. You should've learned how this game works. You should have been helping. Oh no. I think, wait, or no, Domino should still be here. I don't think they would have taken her to... I've never seen anybody race quite as hard as you. Maybe you should go back to playing Team Fortress 2. I'm not gonna be Mercy. I'm not gonna be any kind of support. You ended up losing, and it's all what I look for. I'm not gonna be any kind of support. Your tears are what I look for. Oh, okay. You're all on drugs. Yeah.
I'll be Bastion.
Nerf Bastion.
You're Renzo Winston.
I wanna be Winston.
I guess I'll be Genji.
I'm already Genji.
Then I'll be McCree.
I already chose McCree.
I have an idea.
What's your idea?
You should be.
I'm not gonna be Mercy.
I'm not gonna be any kind of support. You ended up losing. Your tears are what I look for.
I'm not gonna be Mercy.
Should've picked any kind of support. You ended up losing. You don't know how this game works.
I think it's the original. Yep, it's the FNAF song. Heck yeah! Going back to the classics. If anyone is getting motion sickness from how I keep turning the canvas all over the place muy rápido, let me know. I'll try and stop. I'll try and stop anyways, but I'll be more focused on trying to stop, I guess. So I realize that I'm like, oh, sorry. I just kind of realized I'm doing it in spurts. Oh, marching man. Gosh, you can hear the thunder of those friggin' drums from way over here. It's like shaking the ground. Holy freight holies. pause. Okay, is that Russ Commons? Or... yeah, that. Can you guys hear that or not? Not the sirens, but the thunder of the drums. Oh, the drums stop. There they are. Yeah. Okay, I know which school it is. Which I accidentally said out loud. Please don't hunt me down and kill me. This is why I private all my live streams. Okay, well, anyway. Oh, you guys can't hear that? Dang it. Okay, it would be much appreciated if nobody hunted me down and killed me because I accidentally said where I live. That would be amazing. Do that or something. Oh no, I don't like that. Wait, is that why I have the stabilizer on? No. That's it, okay. Stop messing with my settings. I what? What are you talking about? You what? What? I'm confused. Okay. Ew. Okay. This is a better arrangement anyway. Never mind. Technically, there would also be lighting down here, but that's... it's per traditional Pac-Man eyes. The lighting's gonna stay up here. But yeah, so the marching bands for the Firemen's Memorial, each school near us, which is 2, by the way, send their marching bands to go represent the school. And my old school has one. They usually play the same song every year. So it's like that school's theme song. I'm not gonna say the name of the school again. Nice try. But, yeah, so I could hear it. Never mind. That maybe you guys could too. But, never mind. So, that's not all that important anyway. Jakira, what are you asking me? I'm confused. What do you mean by you what? Is that a SpongeBob reference? Or I'm just kind of like, I just don't know what you mean. Who is the mysterious fourth person that here? Is Galaxy still here? Or... Oh no, you're fine, you're fine, you're fine. I just didn't know what you meant. No, I accidentally said out loud the name of one of the schools that I went to. Like, oh, I think that's Blank's marching band. And then I panicked because now you guys know how to find me. Which is why I immediately followed up with, okay, now please don't come to my house and kill me. And I stand by that statement. I like my life. I would like to stay here. Where I currently am. That's not a table. That's still your glove. Okay. I'm gonna shut up now before I accidentally reveal more about where I live. I mean, for 3 of you, I would be fine with that information, but then there's a 4th person that I think is Galaxy, but I don't know. Galaxy Cake, I have no idea, so I don't feel comfortable displaying that information. And also, you're just not supposed to do that when you're on the internet anyway, so. Yeah. Why did you... Okay, that's fine, you can show that. That's me trying to pet my dog. My dog is like... I don't know, she just doesn't... You almost made me want to go call my dog in here. I don't know if she went with my parents or not. Probably not, considering the loud noises, and she's a dog, but... I don't know. She's probably asleep on my dad's chair. I don't want to disturb her, because when Dad gets home, she's gonna get kicked off. Why aren't you, like... Mod, stop saying stuff that the computer bots think that are wrong. It keeps holding all your stuff for review, and I have to say that it's okay to show what you just said. That's twice in a row that it made me do that now. Why is that message bad, Internet? Stop that. There's nothing wrong with that thing. See, all dogs are cleaner, isn't it? This is visual representation that I'm still not sure I'm comfortable with, but I can't think of anything else to put right here in this frame. So we have this. Wait, what? Yeah, it keeps holding all your messages for review, and I have to click show or hide. Next time it holds one of your messages for review, I'm gonna click hide and see what happens. And then I'll say out loud what you were trying to say. Just to see what happens. Yes! I can't skip this ad, by the way.
Get hydrated skin in all the feels with new St. Ives hydrating face.
That's not what feels means. Okay. Bruh. I just want to see what happens. This has never happened to me before.
She wants to see the world. She wants to finally be free. She wants
Like, or wait. No, I know what's gonna happen. It's just gonna tell everybody that I had a message from you. Yes! It's so cringy when a commercial tries to do something like that. There was one commercial that I saw recently that I don't remember what they were advertising, but they said the word yeet, and I cringed so hard. Yes! I think they do that on purpose, but I don't know why. But they should probably stop. Do you guys know what Southern Gothic literature is? It's kind of what I'm going for here. Fellow kids. Yes. This whole thing is sideways and I don't like it. Inside of you shall find a brand new reality. It was impossible before for her to find the light. How fortunate that you fit just right. It only stings for a moment, but it's worth all the pain. She's only here to entertain. She wants to see the world. She wants to finally be free. I guess, but I don't think the commercial was selling kids' products. I don't remember what it was, but I don't know. But do you guys know what Southern Gothic is for literature? If not, you learn about it your sophomore year. I learned about it last year. When you read As I Lay Dying, you'll be like, oh, okay. Unless you don't live in America, in which case I have no clue when you'll learn about this stuff, or even if you will. But, Southern Gothic is a kind of literature that's just supposed to creep you out. But not like they went into a haunted house and it was scary kind of creepy. It was... They were carrying her coffin all through the day trying to get to Jackson. And because they had dunked it in the river, and because it was hot, and it's a dead body, it started to decay, and then it was gross. That's kind of like what Southern Gothic is. So nothing necessarily creepy is happening, it's just supposed to unnerve you. And I'm not the biggest fan of Southern Gothic, but I'm trying to do something similar right here in Demons Inside, where it's like nothing too scary is happening, but it's gonna unnerve you when you look at this panel. And also Showdown Bandit was just released, and I don't think I'm gonna have time to do fan art, so this is as close as I'm gonna get. I'm still playing Chapter 1, by the way, so don't spoil the ending for me. There's a key right down that hallway. Just make you lost in all ways. This is like you always. Touch and you'll be okay. Why is everything weird? We're gonna have some fun tonight. Now you better run for your life. Yeah, so it's unsettling and disturbing, yeah. Is Southern Gothic. Hey, look at that high-waisted man, and he got feminine hips, and I'm like, no, that's the thing I'm sensitive about. Okay. So, who here has read As I Lay Dying? It got quiet. And if you read it, did you enjoy it? Because I did not enjoy it at all. I read other Southern Gothics, though, that I really liked, but As I Lay Dying was not one of them. His hand is so weird. I don't like it. Both of them. There are many things wrong with this panel, and I don't know how to fix them. What do you want? Okay. Keep finding more layers when you spy on your neighbor.
It's time to ditch the doll. St. Ives apricot scrubs are made with 100% natural apricot extract and California walnut shell powder. Get your deepest clean so you can glow bright. St. Ives, turn up the glow.
Oh, and then it's sad. Okay, hang on. We're not gonna be sad today. Aha! Okay. Nice.
My name is Joey Drew. You must be here to learn about the wonderful world of animals.
Yeah, so that song is played.
These go into every minute of your favorite vending corner. You can dream it harder. More dreaming. Dreams, dreams, dreams. They equal just come true. Well, hello, Bendy. That's immaculate creation. Want to keep his face on the can? They can darn go paper. Thought I'd be taken for a ride and go downstairs and visit. Just a pencil and a drew. Gee, death itself. Now that is a beautiful and positively silly thought.
Stop that.
Forest Nisha Maker, I'll tell you later. You see, the scene has us careening down an elevator. Must have been dreaming.
Dude, stalking your neighbor.
Without the one machine here could make it faster regular.
Nice.
We never had this many levels. Where's the excavator? What's so scary about a library and a record player? Wanna find the angel in a basement more dilapidated. This is kind of tasteful. I'll tell you, who's your decorator?
I don't really want to. Okay, hang on. Can I just vent for a minute? I really don't like this panel. Just for multiple reasons. I don't know how to fix it. For one, Angolas isn't evil. I know it really seems like he is, and I'm struggling to come up with ways to show that. But he's not. He's doing what he thinks he has to. And he's a good actor. But this makes it seem like he really is, and like he's pulling the strings behind everything. But that's the thing, he is. That's literally what he's doing. He's pulling the strings behind everything going on. And no one knows in character, besides Inko, no one knows that Inkolas really isn't that bad, but he keeps doing bad things. And that's another thing, is that he's making it difficult for me to redeem him later. I keep fighting for him, but he keeps not listening to me, so... But this, again, this is like, it's like this panel up here. This is what the characters are imagining as a worst-case scenario. No one knows what happened that night that allowed Angolas to take over Bendy's body. No one knows. So this is like what they're imagining, but that's not what actually is going on. But I don't want to mislead any of my readers either, so I hate this panel. I hate it, but I don't know how to fix it. Sit down. It's fine. Down up in my head. That's still time. No apple shelter. This dialogue right here. So mysteriously as to how he being Golas took over Bendy's body, but Bendy is still awake. We all know that. And this is kind of what they're imagining. But more specifically, Charlie. This is what Charlie is imagining as he tries to piece everything together. So, and we now know Charlie has a very vivid imagination. And subtle emotion to suggest the idea that he isn't fond of what he's doing, but he's still doing it anyway. I've done that a couple times now, but I don't know. I think I need it to be less subtle, because I don't know if anyone's been picking up on it, because I'm not the best at showing that either. Like, I struggle with showing emotions in the characters, so I don't know, I'm gonna have to work on that, but this panel, I can't even with this panel, I don't know. But then I don't know what else to put here. That's another problem that I have, is that I don't know what else could go on this panel to show that. Your trial has expired. Okay, I don't care. Oops. Don't do it.
Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the cartoon. And a huge thanks to all the generous folks over on Patreon.
Okay. I'm gonna leave that panel alone. We're gonna come back to that later. If I can come up with something else to put there, I'm going to put something else there. I really don't like that panel. It goes against everything I'm trying to show. It does. It does. I don't know how to fix that either. I think it's his arms. But, Bendy's pose is stiff. I agree. Just everything about that panel. I don't like it. I'll figure it out. But if I have to go with that panel, then I'll go with it. But, see what happens. Okay. Something else I should add. I have laid awake for nights just trying to figure out who Inkolis is. And I've really discovered, as I thought about it, that Inkolis is not a bad guy. At first, keywords are at first, he's not a bad guy. He kind of is, but not really. But then, as Demons Inside develops, I won't say exactly what happens, because I want you to read the comic. But he goes through a character change, and he does become the bad guy. And it's 100% something that happens, but I don't know how to show it. Because his behavior isn't going to change. Because remember how I said he's a good actor? He's pretending. This whole time, he's pretending. But actually I'm tying psychology into this, because I want to make sure that that dumb college class I had to take is actually worth something. That if you pretend to be someone else, or you pretend like something is happening when it's really not, you will eventually start to believe it. And by eventually, it actually doesn't take that long. Like, Brain Games has talked about it, the show Brain Games, I don't know if anybody watches that. They've talked about it, where if you have, like, things in your brain can actually change according to what you're seeing before you now, or what other people are telling you, and events that you've previously thought one thing happened, and actually something else completely different happened. And, like, they did this experiment with a whole bunch of volunteers, where they said they were going to be filming the ending of a movie. And they did a couple takes to show the people that, okay, this is what's supposed to happen. And then, on supposedly the last take, a car rips through the area, and it slams into one of the set pieces. And then police show up, and they have to interrogate the people that were there and ask them, okay, how fast was the car going? What color was it? How much damage did it do? And because of the traumatic experience, everyone thought that, oh yeah, that car was easily going like 50 miles an hour, and it totaled the other vehicle that it ran into, and it was, oh gosh, it was horrible. In actuality, the car was doing 20, and it like bumped into the other object. But because it wasn't supposed to happen, and because everyone was talking about it like, oh yeah, this happened, it actually started to change in their minds. And that's not the best example that I'm trying to get my point across. But basically what I'm trying to say is that your brain will change according to what you believe, or what other people around you believe. And that's kind of what happens to Ingolas a little bit. I mean, it's not that exact type of thing, but it's like playing your part in acting. You gotta step into someone else's role, and that's kind of what Ingolas is doing as a bad guy, because he knows that he has to, if he wants to be believable as someone to be feared, which is his goal, then you have to make yourself scary. So he has to step into this alternate ego, where he is someone to be feared, and over time, he starts to believe it. But we haven't seen that side of him yet. That's a little ways away. As of right now, he's still an actor. And he's mentioned that before, where he really does care about Bendy. He wasn't lying. And he was legitimately upset at the end of part 3 when Bendy says, "Oh, I hate you," after he throws the vial against the wall and it splats all over the cutouts. He was legitimately upset. And then he goes, "Well, I can't help that much now, can I?" And he pretends to brush it off as he walks through the portal and goes back to Joey's office, and he's like, "Oh yeah, I don't care." Yeah, he does. He 100% cares. Because it's such an odd thing for a villain to do, I guess. So people don't expect it, so they're not looking for that in the villain that they see before them. Which, when I roleplay with people, and they're like trying to get Ingolas to stop, he typically does. They are able to get to him, and I'm not doing that to like, oh yeah, this is could be a fun roleplay idea if someone somehow managed to bring Ingolas out of it. No, I am like stepping into Ingolas' character. They could easily persuade him to stop. But no one's tried in the comic. So he won't. Or he doesn't let himself. Because I think, yeah, he doesn't let himself. Because he's doing this for Inko. And for himself. So, like, he has too much at risk. And I'm gonna tap more on that in the actual comic. But that's kind of like where I am right now. And why I'm rewriting the ending again. It's because it's just, I think I made Ingolas too complex when it comes to character development, because I don't know how to show all of this change that he's going to go through. I don't know how other characters are going to take it. I don't know how to show the audience that something is different than from before. And I think I might have said too much. I don't know, but I guess the moral of the story is when you're looking at a villain, more particularly Angolas, like, look closely at their motivations, which is what I tend to been. This is what I've tended to. This is what I've been doing a lot recently. Is like, especially when reading like a story or something, like, why is that character doing this? Why wouldn't they do this instead? And because it's something that that character probably could think of, right? Instead of doing this. So it's just Angolas. Everything Angolas does, he does for a reason. He doesn't do something because he can. So it's an odd thing. Hi, there's a fifth person watching the stream now. Hi, how are you doing? It's just, I don't know. I'm going to have to figure it out, and I'm going to have to figure it out soon. Because this is the end of the scene right here. We're going to do another thing where the panels kind of come down like this at the top of the page to show that it's a new scene. And then we're on to the last scene in part 4. Then we're on to the in-between scenes, and then after that, which in-between scenes are going to be a lot more simplistic, because they're there for filler. Then we're going to go into part 5.
Hello, what are you doing now?
Hi, I'm still here drawing. How was the parade?
It was fun. It was fun. Candy was a little stingy at the beginning, but then it got better as it went on.
Nice.
Yeah.
Did you guys get good spots?
We were just by the light. So,
Oh.
yeah, it was a good spot.
Heard the sirens from way over here.
Yeah. We stopped in the Vinny's on the way home, but I didn't take any money with me, and there's a few things that I want, so now we gotta go back.
Okay.
So, be a couple minutes.
So they're back, I guess. So I'm gonna have to figure it out, and I'm gonna have to figure it out quick. Because guess what? Y'all know me. I'm rewriting the ending to Demons Inside again. This is like the 4th time I've done it. But every time I do it, the story gets 10 times better, so I can't not. Though I am sad to see a couple of scenes go. Oh, hi, Dim Spicy Memes. How are you doing? Welcome back, I guess. Or like, just welcome back. I don't know why I added the idea. I don't know. Nice. I don't know how to explain what this is. But yeah, so I'm rewriting the ending again. Yay. Something Mavis Reed suggested to me is doing like a deleted scenes. There's a lot, so I can't put the whole thing in there. But at one point, I think I'm going to upload the script for what I have for parts 5 and 6, because spoiler alert, how it currently stands, there's 6 parts. But I don't want to do that for the rewritten. I just want it to have 5, like the game. And because 6 is a little too much. So I'm probably going to wind up uploading the whole script for that, in case anyone wants to see how it could have gone. And you'll notice that a couple of scenes stayed, but for the most part, it's completely different. So, I'm not going to say anything else. I have to force myself to stop, because I almost said an example that's going to spoil a lot of things that are about to happen. So... Am I doing a dub for my own comic? No. Mostly because I'm a girl, and I cannot do a male voice. And I don't have anyone around me who would be willing to do a male voice that lives near me, that I would be able to sit down and be like a director, like, okay, now say it like this. Or something like that. I don't know. I could. That could be fun to see. I'd have to ask around and see if anyone's willing to do that, but... I know. You guys, you specifically, Chip, would probably do it at the drop of a hat, but, I don't know if that's something that I want to do yet. But I'll definitely ask you if it's something that I decide that I want to do. And I'd probably cast you as Edgar, because I really like your Edgar voice. Yeah, don't oof me yet. I just complimented you. It's gonna take a minute for that to get to you, but still. Let's not be sad. Hang on.
Squirts for a feeling of relaxation.
Nice. Alright, come talk to you.
Business.
So I'm gonna need, actually, I don't think I'm gonna be able to do all of the female voices myself. So, like, Meg and Jen, I know I definitely cannot do Jen's voice. Meg, I probably could, but I don't know. And I don't know anyone who would want to do... Or wait, maybe I do. I might know one person who might be willing to do Jen's voice, but... Chip, you're spamming the comments. Okay. I don't know, we'll see what happens. That would be so cool, though. I am not dissing the idea of a dub at all. Because there is a channel right now who's dubbing the series. And they release an episode, like one episode a month, because I think they have 3 out right now. But I love listening to their voices. Their Angola's voice is really unique. Bendy's is deep, which is an odd take on it, but I don't disagree with it, so there's that. It's so cool. It's only for 5 minutes. Alright, fine. But every single time they upload, I'm just like, oh, that's so cool. Like, it splits my face in half with, like, the grin that I have for just pure excitement whenever anyone uploads anything that's, like, fan-made for Team Wins Inside or anything else in general. It splits my face in half from the stupid smile that creeps on. So... It's so cool. You know, I haven't had breakfast yet, and it's noon, so it's technically lunchtime. But I'm not really all that hungry. But I feel like it's one of those moods that if I were to start eating, I would not be able to stop until I was full. But right now, I'm not that hungry. I don't know. You guys know that mood, that feeling, right? Not mood, that's not the correct. What? Oh, I know what you're talking about, apple fritters. Like, I think that's a juice, right? Apple fritters? Isn't that kind of like a juice? Huh. I don't know if you guys read this, but I had this in the description of the last page, but... No, I'm trash at explaining things. Same. I don't know if you guys know this, but, I said this in the description of the last page, but who reads the description, am I right? So, Alice's eye cannot move. It's just permanently open like that. But Charlie's eye, he can still use to, like, express this. Like, this is him frowning right here. I didn't do the lights right here. There we go. And then, like, like, right here, he has his eye completely closed. Alice can't do that with her eye. It's just open, so... Just random detail. Doesn't really have anything to do with the story, just random detail. I don't know why I did that. Don't regret it, though. Like a kill switch on my backside, and the camera's got your balls in time like a same state in a game file. So hard. Hello. She went back to Venny's.
Where?
Venny's.
Vinny's?
Yeah.
What's
They-
in Vinny's?
I don't know. She just came home and said, okay, we're going to be gone for a couple more minutes because we stopped in Vinny's, but then I didn't have any money, so we're going to go back.
Oh. The Vinny's in town.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
She went all the way to Grayling for the...
For what?
No, I'm joking.
Oh,
Yes, the one in town.
okay. Hey, are we going to the festival today?
Are we?
Firemen's morning? I thought we were. Boy, it feels good in here.
Well, is it everywhere else hot?
It's hot outside. Like hot.
Yeah, I know. I have my window open
That
for
thing
a
says
while.
86 on the window in there.
Wow.
It's pretty warm outside.
Next weekend, it's going to be freezing. Just watch. Last weekend of September is always hit or miss. It would. If we got like a whole team of voice actors, that would be epic. That would be absolutely amazing. I have no idea how we'd pull that off, though. Like Starbot dubs. Oh, that would be so cool! Okay. On with an inky twist, won't raise so devilish, so devilish, so devilish. With all speed, so devilish, so devilish, hellish speed. I pursue the taxi is alive, burning rubber as it rides. I run, I run, I run. Grab more cans, head into the bank. Got no choice but to walk these blanks. Come on, the heat is on. That would be amazing, and I would faint. If the Meatly's voice acting team did a dub for Demons Inside, I would actually faint. That would be incredible. Okay, I had a dream, like a month ago, that the Meatly, put up a tweet where he was talking about a whole bunch of fan stories, and he had two sides of a coin, and, Joey's story, and then he had one other one in Demons Inside, and I freaked out, because he was talking about, like, yeah, so there's these stories that the team and I have been reading and we've been really enjoying. And we're like, yeah, props to them, go check them out. And I'm like, oh my god. Then I woke up, but... that would be so cool. I would literally, like, faint, though, in real life, if that were to happen. Like, it was cool enough. It was cool enough that, I went through the Meatly's page, and I grabbed all of the old comics that he used to do. And I compiled 8 of them into a post. And I'm like, yeah, so y'all should go read the Meatly's comics, because these are really funny. And then the Meatly retweeted it, and I'm still getting notifications that people, that so-and-so liked my tweet, so-and-so liked my tweet, so-and-so retweeted the tweet, and I'm like, oh my god. I think that's my highest tweeted, like, highest liked tweet on Twitter, is something that isn't even my own material. Dang it, Charlie! This is why I typically start with his hair. And I love drawing him. But... oh, your head. He's such a weird shape. Like, it's not, but it is. Undo button ASMR. Oh my god! Okay. Going with that. Oh, nice! Sweet. Okay, if you ever stream, I'm gonna see if I can't join. If I miss it, I'm sorry. Hi, Domino. Hi, honey. How are you? Hi. Okay, my dog just walked in. Sorry. Hi, honey. Okay, bye. Fine. Dad, you ruined it.
What?
Petting Domino, and then you walked into the kitchen, and then she heard you, and then she left. Nice. I know, that makes so sue me. But I prefer not to. I'm gonna skip this one. More classics. think this is the only place in the entire comic that you will hear Charlie say the word dad. Remember correctly. Hi. My dog just walked back in. This is great. Same. Toto's classics. I have the whole memorizer. Literally all I listen to is video game songs. And apparently Japanese songs, because that's a thing now. Like 4 of them? 3 for sure. But yeah, 4. Kikaru needs mental attention. But I love her songs. Okay, folks, we're finally getting to the end of the line art. It only took us 2 hours. Nice. I've been to Pennsylvania before, but I was like 4, so I don't really remember. I'll take your word for it, but it's nice there. See, I have the opposite problem. I moved out of a mature school and into an immature school. I mean, they're a lot better now than when I first switched, but still. And also, apparently my other school wasn't as mature as I thought it was, because somebody recently got arrested for doing marijuana behind the school. So, I don't know. Sounds like something the kids in my school would do, but alright. Thanks.
I feel the music moving through every part of me, and see the beauty blooming out of every passing day. I'm flying straight towards the light and there's no stopping me. I live my life inside impossible geometry. It's not cool, but it's not close. I'm floating through like throws and making and moving tones and take my place and make my clothes. Who's floating, they composing, placing trains and shapes and notes and plates and places playing those they play amazing laser shows. Why are you doing that?
Same. Same. We're all joking about how the bathroom is the vape room at our school. People literally have been calling it the room of vape. Well, that's cool. We have a community school near us, except we don't anymore because it moved, but we used to. You have to travel for a minute in order to get to any good college around here. Welcome to middle of nowhere, Michigan.
Feel the music moving through every part of me. I can see the beauty blooming out of every passing beat. I'm flying straight towards the light and there's no stopping me. I live my life inside impossible geometry. I found a place where my playlists play a rhapsody. Where my hammer and the bass can weave a tapestry. I'm flying straight towards the light and there's no stopping me. I live my life inside impossible geometry. Stay like the boost right there with a pink and chicken and intense groove. I'm doing this construed, I know that it's always no fruit. No golden bricks to loot. I was hoping disapprove of veil. This is the seal of having had for sharing weeks. This hunger I must wreak. As of yet undefeated, my conquest to the beat is
True.
I'm taking to pieces, then move on to the remix.
What is it with everyone and doing, like, vape and stuff like that? I don't get it. Is it just because it's mango flavored? Because that's dumb. Also, why flavor your smoke? I don't get it. Someone tried to explain it to me once, but I still don't get it. But the truth is, as soon as we just fine, I'm gonna do a few more tunes before next time. See, I don't know what to do with hands either. So I need to work on expressions. Which is kind of the point of the comic, actually, if I'm being honest. And then I'll explain when the song's done. Fun fact about Demons Inside. The only reason it's a comic is because I was originally working on a different story with an IRL friend that we only just got back to working on. And, I had wanted the story to be a comic, but I had no experience in creating a comic. And I just had this fanfiction that I just finished writing for Bending the Ink Machine, and I'm like, hey. So I started turning it into a comic. Then it gained traction. We already did this song, Stoops. Okay. So yeah, the only reason it's a comic is because I was working on something else. Then it gained traction, and I'm like, oh. Trapped in Minecraft. Now I fight back. Every bomb I see. Trapped in Minecraft. All by myself. No one to rescue me. Anybody read the Game Night 999 series? Please tell me someone has. Because this song reminds me of it so much. Yeah? What? Okay. Like, in the living room? Okay. Okay, I have no... Alexa? Alexa, hang up. I really don't trust that robot. Alright, my dad does, apparently. I have no long how this is gonna take, or how long this is gonna take. So I'm gonna do this and let my playlist autoplay for y'all. We'll see what happens, I guess.
Scour every block of land, deep blue sea. Try to find some way to get back home one day, and try to stay alive till I don't have to be trapped in Minecraft. Now I fight back every mob I see. Trapped in Minecraft. Trapped in Minecraft myself. Oh after Minecraft all by myself. No one will rescue me. Was it all a dream? Bringing home the shadows in the dark, attractions in the lost amusement park again. Ghosts in the machine, contorted spirits in their moving graves, in futures that will never be the same again. For how long must this go on? Round, round, round in the carousel, all like a neighbor.
Okay, apparently what my parents wanted is lunch. We got McDonald's. So I'm gonna leave the stream up while I eat. Then, I'm gonna get out of here though. No. I don't know. Yeah, I'll leave it up, and then when I come back, then I'll just start talking, I guess, so. I don't know. If you guys want to leave, you can. Come back in, like, 15 minutes, and then another 1.5 hours, and if I'm still not back, then something's wrong. It's not gonna take me all that long to eat, so just FYI. It's fine, so you can leave if you want. I'll leave the stream up, but yeah. Or, hold on, let me do this instead of be right back. There you go. Alright. Yeah, so I'll be back in a bit, I guess. Bye.
You see voice, no wonder my mind came apart. But what about broken, scarred, betrayed, alone? What about the real me that I want you to know? I don't wanna be twisted. I don't wanna be cold. This world's forcing my hand. Can you just understand? I don't wanna be twisted, but I am. Can you understand? I don't wanna be, but I am. I don't wanna be twisted. I don't wanna be cold. This world's forcing my hand. Can you just understand? I don't wanna be twisted. I don't wanna be twisted. I don't wanna be cold. This world's forcing my hand. Can you just understand? I don't wanna be twisted, but I am. They keep creeping towards the door. My stomach twists like a worm beneath the lure. My heartbeat escapes like a phonograph. All my shins were built to last, but they keep creeping towards the door. They keep creeping towards the door. Their bodies squeak like they're carrying a corpse. Their footsteps creak as they circling, and the power's running thin, but they keep creeping towards the door. The phone that tells me that there is no danger, but I suspect that things will get much stranger. Something about his room is hypnotizing, paralyzing, terrifying. They keep creeping towards the door. My backbone shakes like a tremor on the floor. My kneecaps quake while I'm not just crammed for a block that's to be fed, 'cause they keep creeping towards the door. This furry boys masquerade like they're cute. The kids don't notice 'cause they think they're cartoons. Oh, else can I survive? Yeah. For who I am breaks. You take a little more. Now my own heart doesn't feel anymore. I'm searching, I long for something to cure my withered heart. My withered heart. My withered heart. Help me, I need a lifeline. The soul weighs my pulse down. The vultures are circling, they know what's coming. My body's turning cold from the inside out. You take a little more. Now my own heart doesn't feel anymore. I'm searching, I long for something to cure my withered heart. My withered heart. My withered heart. Help me, I need a lifeline. Help me, I need a cure. You take a little more. Now my own heart doesn't feel anymore. I'm searching, I long for something to cure my withered heart.
Watch football live and cable free. The best way to stream television. YouTube TV. Try it free.
Hello, neighbor. That's my icebreaker. I just moved in across the street. I'm quite the entertainer. Can I come in? Don't be a stranger. I like your mustache, and I must ask, who's your decorator? Why's he silent? Why's he violent? And is he having trouble with bears? Why the estrangement? What's in the basement? And why does a guy need so many stairs? Curiosity might get the best of me, but we'll see. Yeah, I gotta see. Curiosity might be the end of me, but we'll see. Yeah, I gotta see. Hello, neighbor. Your house has layers, stealthily searching for an answer to his strange behavior. I hear him plotting on the entire acre. Do me a favor, sometime later, fix your elevator. Cameras and crowbars, cages and key cards. I've got to get to the bottom of this. Trolleys and train tracks, boxes in tall stacks. I've got to get to the top of that. Curiosity might get the best of me, but we'll see. Yeah, I gotta see. Curiosity might be the end of me, but we'll see. Yeah, I gotta see. Hello, neighbor. You're quite the chaser. I don't know what I was expecting. I'm an infiltrator. Wow, you're fast. And might I say, sir, your home is wacky and it's tacky and it's full of danger. Gotta run away. I'm so scared. This guy's crazy. Why is there a shark? Run, run, run. I'm gonna die. I stole for time to download some more rhymes. Go! Sorry for shenanigans, but what's with all the mannequins? I swear I'm not a hooligan. Just wondering what you're doing and then managing and scavenging while traveling and tracking him. And when he grabs me, I don't flinch like magic. Then I'm back again. Curiosity's got its hooks on me, so set me free. I just need the key to take a peek inside his keep. I gotta see, I gotta see, I gotta. Goodbye, neighbor. I'll catch you later. I just moved in across the street. I'm quite the home invader. Mission accomplished. Got what I came for. I know your secret. Have no regrets. Time to meet my maker. Curiosity got the best of me. Hello, neighbor. That's my icebreaker. I just moved in across the street. I'm quite the entertainer. Can I come in? Don't be a stranger. I like your mustache and I must ask who's your...
I would not mind to blow your mind, but I'd much rather blow your brains out. Don't rehearse, I don't converse with people I don't like. You wasted all away. You don't taste the new one. Never know if balance is not the way. Then why must it taste so good? I'm gonna kill you right now, buddy. I'm gonna kill you right now. I'm gonna kill you right now.
Excuse me, Susie. Funny running into you. Are you having trouble fitting into your little room? That's unfortunate. It really tears me up to hear, but at least I'm grateful that you couldn't up and disappear. I'm not malicious. I didn't mean to bother ya. You're looking vicious. Don't do anything my father would. Speaking of, maybe you don't have to go and visit him. I get the feeling that the ending would be pretty grim. I like you, Susie. Hey, we're still friends, right? I'm just asking because you're looking like you want to fight. Despite my white knight contrite polite bow, you're angry, discontent, and you're ready to fight now. Right now, you're getting closer teeth to bear, and I'm trying to stand my ground, but I'm getting scared, friend. Staying here forever, is that such a bad route? Uh-oh, you just took your axe out.
I'm gonna kill you right now, buddy. I'm gonna kill you right now. I'm gonna kill you right now. happens when you leave it to somebody else. If you want it done right, you should just do it yourself. You oversaturate your world with nothing but machines. You might make everyone happy, but you're dead inside just like me. And now we're here at standstill. I wonder if you feel the kind of pain that rips your insides out. That's something I know all about. Shocking, ain't it? We have a lot more in common. You might be calm with. It's like we're the same person, me and you. We both don't know what we can do. Is it because it can be her? Made mistakes to make me hurt. I can't fix you. Is it because it can be her? Made me awake to make me hurt. I can't fix you. Is it because it can be her? Made mistakes to make me hurt. I can't fix you. Is it because it can be her? Made me awake to make me hurt. I can't fix you.
Okay, I'm back. For how long, I don't know. I'll explain in a minute. I don't know anything about English. Okay. Hi, I'm back. And everything. Okay. So parents are probably gonna drag me off to the festival that we've got nearby. Oh hi, welcome to the stream. We'll see what happens.
Today's a day for celebration. We've been locked away, but we've been making preparations. Sweep away decay and all the waves of devastation. Now we're at the dawn, another day of reclamation.
Okay. So who else still here?
We waited every day of dedication to build a haven, pave the way for generations of what's left of old tech participation. Deep beneath the waste of Virginia is a place where we could have stayed safe for millennia. Tensions get frayed after just a few decades, so we're certain that the surface ought to be a little friendlier. Shine your shoes, cause the hour is a handful. Joining hand in hand with fellow man to save the land. So I packed candy apples in a satchel with some blamfos.
I don't know when Mom and Dad are going to be leaving for the festival, but they're more than likely going to drag me along. So when that happens, the stream's going to close. But I'm going to pick it back up when we get back.
Now I'm an optimist, but was it a bad decision to make a mission out of living in a vicious cataclysm? Sitting in the wilderness and killing for provisions. Of all we have its faults, but all the whole were a condition. Every dweller went from level-headed fella to a villain. So forgive me if it's not what I envisioned, but we're citizens selected out of brilliant civilians. I thought that some decorum while exploring was a given. Hi Joel, how you doing today? I haven't seen you since the fall barbecue last May. All right, oh jeez, okay, you can eat the carcass. I'll be on my way.
New Chica, hello. If you're still here, welcome to the screen. the stream. Welcome to the screen. Sure, why not?
I never liked you. Gonna grab some ammo and fight you. There was a time I'd smile and pretend that I liked how my
this time I hit should be get by. This is come on, come on, everyone's out there fantasy, takes the humanity. I think it's glad to see the world open and surround disease, mutations are past belief.
Get these nuclear arms, but give me literally nuclear arms.
I hate ground zero and we can form, so what is the harm if we drop another couple of bombs?
Who'd have thought the horrors of war could be awesome? When chalking them up against the border, but brought me with torsion with force to reform from assortments and morons. Water-centric squallows lay dormant, spit boys and torches, blood in the porches, squash clubs and potlucks and nuclear launches. Set in the score, though my mother-in-law is more fun than anything before the war. From Boston down to the Mojave, you gotta get a hobby, like playing all your neighbors and displaying all the bodies. So let's all go to the lobby and get ourselves a treat. Thank you for watching this Voltic video.
Hey, we back. What up?
This is a self-starter? Or a self?
Oh. Hi, we already heard this song. I'm sorry if any repeat songs came on while I was gone. Every day I go to a school that likes to help with learning 1, 2, 3s. They're the keys, basic math, very easy. Ow. Hi, Chip. So we're graded. Try to best to better their education, comprehend the material, study hard in every detail. Everybody wants attention, we only want attention, even when life is tough, all 3 quarters are enough. This is how we live our lives, searching for the answers inside of every day. And we're wondering if one day we'll finally be free from this cage. Is it okay to have a feeling that maybe there is more to this game? However, now don't ask questions, so just behave. He'll take out his wooden ruler. Watching everyone's progression with the consequences of every question. Make a difference. Doors will be open. I hear him. He's from time to time. Every time. This is how we live our lives, searching for the answers inside of every day. And we're wondering if one day we'll finally be free from this cage. Is it okay to have a feeling that maybe there is more to this game? However, now just behaving. Sweet to the holes, the faithful as the sacrifices. You see, I've got no blame to play hide and seek. Eventually, he'll surely find me. You think I'd better keep behaving till I don't know what counts. Every inch of me is a should take. Understand what's in the fiction. To get away. Yeah, he'll be on top every time. Okay, cool. Remember Betrayal? Yeah, I do. I never officially canceled that, but I haven't worked on it in months, so I don't know. I'm probably going to wind up uploading the plotline at some point and just throwing in the towel. Just because it's taking so long. And I know some people were really waiting for that, but I don't know. I can barely keep up with Demons Inside anymore, so... I'll probably give it another go before I throw in the towel, but it's not looking good. That's for sure. Yeah. Sorry. I don't know. I still haven't officially canceled it. I might pick it back up. I don't know. Just not right now. I have way too much on my plate. Also, something I should probably mention now that you guys are kind of coming back. I'm probably going to have to stop the stream soon because there's an actual festival going on, and parents are going to go to it and they want me to go as well. So it's really hot outside, but okay. Be able to at least finish the line art before I have to go. Probably isn't gonna happen. But we'll see. I don't know what time we're gonna get back. It literally could be anything. We might be there. We might get there, decide it's lame, and be there for 5 minutes, or we could be there for 3 hours. I have no clue. So we'll see. Hold on. Sounds like everybody's getting ready to go, so... Okay, I'm going to quickly fill in all of this for the black parts of the eyes. Right here, this is going to have white added to it before I'm done, hopefully. I might forget. That part's supposed to be black. Not that. I still don't like that panel. I'm going to be thinking about it, and if I come up with something different, I'm going to apply it to that panel. And hopefully I'm going to start streaming again when I get back. Hopefully. It shouldn't be too late, so I don't know. We'll see what happens. I don't know if that part's going to be black or not. I have to think about it. Or just go look at the previous pages. Alright, I'm missing this panel. It's because I was worried and I didn't know which layer I wanted that line art on, and I still don't, so I'm gonna come back to it. Okay. Just do this real quick. Oh yeah, by the way, welcome to my amazing color palette. This is all... So the top part is all the defaults. After that, these are all Bendy's colors right here. Shading, and then Nicolas' shading. This is all of Alice's stuff right here. Right here. This is all Alice's stuff, plus the shading. Joey's stuff. This is his tongue. This is all, I think these are all Boris's. This is all Charlie's, Barley's, and Edgar's. And then these are all the eye colors down here. The reason there's this green is to prevent the rows from just edging up into each other. And we want this one. Where'd she go? There we go. Okay, so I'm just going to quickly put in the eyes real quick. So every time we see Alice, she's going to have that color. Go back and fill it in. And of course, Joey's eyes are brown. So. Someone started the car. I thought we were gonna walk. Okay. Hello there, Domino. And Joey has both of his eyes. Double the amount of brown. Okay, that probably is next door. Okay. Okay. Then, when we get back, I'll show y'all how I do my eyes. So, probably have another heads up when I'm about to start streaming. Okay, cool. Well, hang on. Then I need Nicolas' colors, so these. Actually, pure color. I just realized I don't have any music playing. Hang on. Entourage of Stipendium songs. Do you have what it takes to join the military? No, I don't. Thanks for asking. Seriously, if I get drafted for the military, I'm gonna die. That's just gonna stay. Like that. Okay. Then the eye shine is also going to be on this layer. So, this. Okay. Okay, for real, I'm done. Okay, so, yep. Holy crap, 13 hours. Alright, so I'm shocked that the stream didn't crash. And as excited as I am for that, I now have to stop the stream myself, because I think everyone's getting ready to leave, and I'm still in my pajamas. So I gotta get dressed. And then we'll see what happens. So, yep, I'll more than likely start streaming again later. And if I don't, probably just means that we're still at the fair, or it got late, or I am working, but I'm like in the living room or something. So, yeah. More than likely see you later today. I don't know how to say goodbye. Yeah. If I don't see you and if I don't start streaming again later today, well, I'll see you all around. Yeah, have a great rest of your day, and I'll see y'all later. Diamonds456, out.